Arkansas is traveling on the road to Ole Miss. And by the way, can I just say something, CD? Regardless of the outcome of this game, the national media and their portrayal of this Arkansas team headed in this season was wildly negative. We're talking about like this team, and maybe they may not make a bowl game because their schedule is really tough, but like it was abysmal. And yet, on a neutral site against Ole Miss, they would be within a touchdown. It would be like a 5 point game, which 5 point spread. That's the difference between your Ole Miss, which is at tier two in the SEC probably, and Arkansas. So it's not that big. You got to go on the road now. Taylor Green's got to show his stuff. Two guys that are played really good quarterback so far this season. Austin Simmons, Taylor Green. It, I mean, 8.5 points is the spread in this game. No way can I justify it, and you can see things sometimes get out of hand, with Arkansas teams like this and Taylor Green trying to do too much. But boy, I couldn't justify betting on Ole Miss minus 8.5. Could you?
No, no, not at all. And honestly, like you asked, like your typical national media fan, even your typical SEC fan could be like, "Hey, whose offense do you trust more in this spot?" And they'd be like, "Oh, it's Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin." Obviously, no, man, it's Arkansas. Like I trust Arkansas's offense more than I do Ole Miss, and I don't think that's crazy. Taylor Green has played really good football. Mike Washington, Braylon Russell, like those good football players that they have on that side of the ball. You've got some contribution from your wide receivers. Omega Blake, Raylan Sharp, CJ Brown, guys like that, Jaden Platt, the transfer tight end. So there's weapons there, man. Bobby P, man, Bobby P and Lane Kiffin, boy oh boy, a couple of great personalities in the SEC there, as well as Sam Pittman. It's really interesting. Simmons is a good quarterback too for Ole Miss. I will say that. It wasn't pretty against Kentucky, right? I think that's a little
It
discouraging.
never is, though. It
Eh,
never is.
Very
I
good
don't
point.
think you can. I don't think you can completely judge this Ole Miss team, and people will be really quick to judge this Ole Miss team based on that game. But like when you've been in the SEC long enough and playing Kentucky, they're just one of those teams that like every now and then they just muck it up. They just muck it up.
They do. It was nice to see Kawan Lacey get some success running the football because that will help you in this game. You keep Taylor Green off
Yeah,
schedule, and
and it's
if you
something
are,
that they didn't really have that much last year, like in their run game. Like Jackson Dart was a significant portion of their run game.
yeah, you lose Judkins, and you really struggled to replace him. Especially this Arkansas team. You mentioned Taylor Green. He is best when he is playing in rhythm, in system, and like not from behind and playing in their script. You get them out of their script. That's where you see some of that avalanche happen potentially in this game, especially on the road here. I just think in a vacuum, though, expecting like that not to happen, where you have crazy turnovers and whatever else, understanding that's a realistic possibility, I do like this here. And even in a shootout, man, I still like Arkansas. What they can do. This over under 62 and a half. 60, almost 63. It's a lot of points that they're saying to be scored there in the high 20s and low 30s for both these teams. So it'll be interesting here. I do think Arkansas can win this outright. I have a hard time picking that, though. Just that 8.5 is a lot to get there, but I do expect it to be within a touchdown. And I'm going to say anything can happen, man. Anything can happen.
This is a much different level of defense. We know Taylor Green and Bobby Petrino can dial it up against, some lesser competition. But I mean this is still a good team, regardless of what you saw last week. And offensively, like I know we want to believe that Arkansas got better defensively because they got all those transfer portal guys in the secondary, but losing Landon Jackson, I'm still not sold on that defensive line. I think the linebacking core is actually really good, one of the more underrated ones in the SEC. But like, what happens if you're not able to get pressure, CD, on like Austin Simmons, like the way that a lot of teams in the SEC maybe could? You know,
That's scary.
I know you're talking about like in a shootout, but like these wide receivers, there was the thought that you were gonna have this drop off with Jordan Watkins gone, and you were gonna have obviously Trey Harris gone, but Trey Wallace balling, he's balling right now. I like Stribling. Caden Lee hasn't even like had to do much at all. I mean, it's a good unit out there.
Does it
And
concern you that Kentucky did run the football though with some success against Ole Miss?
yeah, actually, that kind of does because Kentucky's offensive line uh they did get Arkansas's guard Braun. They did get him in the transfer portal, but like I don't think that the rest of that offensive line going into the season, my conviction about that offensive line was that that is one of the worst ones in the SEC by far. And yeah, that is concerning. And when you got two bruisers like Arkansas does, that's why it's such an interesting game, man. Like I'm I have a very hard time being convicted on either side. I'll go with you and I'll take the points. It sucks that we have to take the points on the road,
Yeah.
because Ole Miss could very well find a way to scheme some stuff up. Taylor Green, who knows? Like this offensive line, we you and I, CD, we think it got better, but we don't know that for sure. Those first couple possessions in that Week 1 game against Alabama A&M, it didn't look great, but I don't know. I'll take Arkansas. I've been high on them all offseason. I'll back it up. Let's go, Woo Pig. But I will take Ole Miss to win this game though. But I will be taking Arkansas plus the 8.5. I mean, I am actually pretty convicted that Arkansas is going to cover this game. I'm just not sure that they're necessarily going to win it. Uh, Let me clarify for a later part of my show or later part of our show when I'm potentially laying cash on the Razorbacks.